Hi, it's me again. I want to spend a few minutes and talk to you this afternoon about your very first research paper, the R1 project. I've just posted some new stuff under both the drama tab and the research tab, so be sure to review that information carefully. I'm hoping that you have printed out a copy of the assignment sheet. I highly recommend that. You want to have a copy that you can look at, refer back to often, tape it up on the side of your screen so you can see it. But the first thing you want to do is this. Pick one of the three topics listed, either how does the character of Claudius change during the course of the play, or given the way Hamlet has treated Ophelia, does he really love her, or which is a better foil for Hamlet, Laertes, or Horatio. So pick one of those three, and then you have a couple of options. The way I normally do it is I would read through the play and kind of highlight any quote that had anything to do with whichever topic I'm talking about. For example, let's say you're doing the second one. Hamlet declares he's always loved Ophelia, given the way he has treated her, should we believe him now? So anytime Hamlet is talking to Ophelia, or anytime Polonius or Claudius or Gertrude is talking about Hamlet and Ophelia, I would highlight that, because chances are it's going to contribute something. Now, you only need three quotes in the play, and they need to be short, 40 words or less. You don't want, this is a short paper, you really don't want a bunch of long quotes. You don't want any long quotes. So find three short quotes that support the point you make. And your point, your thesis, last sentence of the introduction, has got to be clear. It either has to say either yes, Hamlet truly does love Ophelia, or no, Hamlet does not love Ophelia. Now don't forget, in the introduction somewhere, you need to put the name of the author and the name of the play. You put that at the beginning. In William Shakespeare's play, quote, italics, Hamlet comes to Denmark, there are many interesting characters, yada, yada, yada. Hamlet loves Ophelia, not. But anyway, you can also put that in the thesis if you'd like to. Look at the example. I just posted a new example. But anyway, make sure your thesis, the last sentence, stands alone, makes sense by itself, and it clearly answers the research question. Then I would look for three general areas in which Hamlet really did love Ophelia. My personal opinion is that he really does. Now, he treats her badly during the course of the play, but you got to remember, she broke up with him because her father told her to, so she clearly chose her father over her boyfriend. She agreed to serve as bait so that Claudius and Polonius could spy on him, and she just didn't seem, she claimed to love Hamlet, but kind of immature. So, but anyway, I think Hamlet really did. He simply reacts like a young man does when he's thwarted in love. But anyway, so go through there and have one paragraph devoted to each point that you're trying to make that supports the idea you're trying to make, and have a short direct quote from the play, topic, sentence, quote, and then have an explanation. Tell me who's talking to who, what are they talking about, how does this quote support the point you're trying to make. You want to avoid first person, so it's not, you don't want to put I think, I feel, I believe. I know I just said that, but in your research paper, as you revise it for the final draft, you want to take out all the first person. First person makes your paper sound limited, subjective. You want it to sound more authoritative. You want to make it sound more objective. So focus on the characters instead of your own personal I think, I feel, I believe. Then, of course, at the very end, you're going to sum up, restate, rename the main ideas with no new ideas. And that can be done in just 2 or 3 short sentences. That's your conclusion. Now, every time you do a research paper, every time you cite, and you have to cite your source, you have to have a works cited page. It's on a separate page, but it's still part of the same document. It's easy to do. You just hit Control Enter, and that will give you a hard page break. Then you type in works cited, even though you only have one work, type in works cited, then the name of the author, the name of the source, the name of the container, the year, the publisher, I think. But anyway, since we had to make some last minute changes this semester because the textbook was the wrong textbook, I'm just going to give you, I will post that for you under a new handout called Format 2 or New Format, and it'll be on the second page. It'll just show you. I'll just give it to you. All you have to do is copy and paste it. Okay, and then that way you'll get it right, and we'll work on this more for the next 2 research papers. Of course, you want to proofread carefully. Make sure every time you refer to the play Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, the name of the play is always in italics. Anytime you're talking about Prince Hamlet, go ahead and call him Prince Hamlet. Don't just say Hamlet, because that could refer to the king. If you're talking about King Hamlet, call him the ghost. You can say King Hamlet if you want to, but Shakespeare calls him the ghost, so it's just easier to do it that way. But proofread carefully. You don't want any grammar mistakes, any careless errors, any punctuation mistakes that you can avoid. And it's due no later than Thursday, September 28th at 11:55 p.m. Now, of course, you have to turn it in using the Turn It In app on Blackboard. Don't email it to me. Don't wait to the last minute. Okay, you will have had a month to work on this, so get started now. Work through the process. Turn in, sometime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the week of that it's due. Don't wait till the last minute. And I would encourage you not to do not submit a PDF file. Now, I know that Blackboard will accept a PDF file, but nobody writes in PDF. So what that tells me is you've taken what you originally wrote it in and converted it to a different file format for some reason, and that looks kind of wonky. So just save it as a Word document, DOC, DOCX, RTF, something like that, and submit it. Be sure it formats correctly. Now, when it shows you, it will show you the paper that you submitted. It doesn't hold the format. So when it shows you, this is the paper you turned in, are you sure you want to turn this one in? It may look a little different. Don't worry about that. The format will hold when I see it. Okay, review all the new material that's posted. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will talk some more later.